What we might call the modern phase in online learning began with the advent of the Learning Management System, or LMS. Over time, this monolithic system has been called upon to accomplish more and more tasks. Tasks such as authentication for administering the system and users, as well as assigning roles to users of the system. The LMS also handled authentication of students and teachers for their activities of learning and assessment. In some cases, it also provided tools to support content development, which also required that developers be authenticated. Learning was always the focus of the system, which required providing access to content as well as mechanisms for interacting with the content. Learning, of course, requires assessment involving quizzes and in some cases exams which required that results be stored in the online gradebook. Collaboration became an increasingly important aspect of education, so this functionality was added to the system as well. The variety of system components required development of various sorts to support the learning process. This included such things as media production and software development. Participants in the overall process of production, administration, learning, and assessment use standard communications channels such as email and bulletin boards or places for announcements to be posted. The entire system was, in theory, a marvel of modern software engineering. Unfortunately, the bulk of the ever-increasing functionality eventually became more than the system could sustain on its own. A state-of-the-art approach to system integration and interoperability creates a new paradigm for accomplishing the same functions as before under the old LMS model. Using web services, it is now possible to develop smaller, more modular software components that function together by exchanging messages. To illustrate, the assessment module receives the results from a learner's activity and then sends a request to the authentication module. Once authentication has been accomplished, a message is then sent to the gradebook to record the results for that activity. Other system functions proceed in the same manner.